Hello everyone, welcome to class 11. I hope you easily, not easily, but luckily your exams got cancelled. So you are promoted to 11th class and welcome to the actual physics now, which you are going to deal with. So till now, what you have studied is also physics, but from now, what you are going to study is your actual physics, and this physics you are going to apply in your life also. So in your future studies, in your degree or in your masters or in your PhD, this is the physics which you are going to apply. So till 10th class, what you had all the definitions, you have all the formulas, you have the units, you have question answers. But from now on, the thing will be we are going to study a concept, a problem, and those applications. So these are the steps we are going to follow in our 11th class and 12th class. And what all are the chapters we are going to deal in our 11th and 12th, we are going to see. Now let us talk first of all, what is physics. Now, what is physics? What do you know about physics? Just guess it in your mind, and what answer I'm going to tell, listen to it. So what is physics? Physics is the branch of science which deals with matter and energy, which deals with the properties, not just matter and energy, which deals with the properties of matter and energy. Now, what is this? Now, again, physics is divided into parts. Now, what is this parts we are going to see? First, physics. Now, physics is divided into two parts. First is classical. One is classical and other is modern. Classical means this is the part which is coming from a long time, and modern is this came into application recently. Recently means some 100 years or 150 years ago, but this classical physics is from a long time. Now, what are the types in this classical physics? We are going to see one by one. One is mechanics. First part is mechanics, and again this mechanics is divided into two parts. One is statics and the other is dynamics. One is statics, one is dynamics, and next is, and again this dynamics is divided into two parts. One is kinematics and kinetics. Now, don't just get scared. This is just your first lecture. So these are just names. Don't get scared. In your 2 years, you are going to study all of them. Just listen to it and know what are the names. And I'm going to tell what is what each of them in detail. So next it is thermodynamics. Thermodynamics. Next part is acoustics. Mechanics, thermodynamics, acoustics, and the next one is optics. Next is electricity and magnetism. Electricity and magnetism. The next one is astrophysics. And the last one is relativity. The last one is relativity. Now let us see what is first classical physics. Classical physics. What comes under classical physics? One is mechanics. What is this mechanics? Mechanics is further divided into statics and dynamics. Mechanics. Now, what do you understand by the term mechanics? Mechanics means suppose a car is there. How is it moving? Suppose you are holding your pen. How are you holding it? And suppose you are standing on the ground. How are you able to stand? By gravity. And how are you able to hold the pen? Because of gravity and friction. Now I hope you already learned in your 10th class and 9th class what is friction and gravity. So you might have little bit information about that. So Now statics. What is the statics? Statics means an object is at rest. Statics, it is at rest. It does not move. When will it move means until some external force is applied on the body, then only it is going to move. Until that it won't move. Statics means object is at rest. So the study where the object is at rest, that is called statics. Simply object is at rest. Depending on that situation, you are going to do all the theory and problems, everything. Now dynamics. Dynamics means, suppose if an car is moving, so how is it moving, with what speed it is moving, how much distance it went, so all these are we are going to calculate in dynamics. So dynamics you can simply tell as object which is in motion. Object means it can be anything, it can be you, or it can be some car, or it can be some train, anything, an object. Now again this dynamics is divided into kinetics and kinematics. Now what is this kinetics and kinematics? Kinematics means, kinematics means here in both kinetics and kinematics object is in motion, but in kinetics if you use force, if you consider force, suppose a chair is there, if you try to move it with some external force, then you are going to consider it as kinetics. If you are going to consider force, it is kinetics. If you are not going to consider force, it is kinematics. Clear? Now the second is thermodynamics. Suppose you are cooking something on the stove, so suddenly if you put your hand on it, what will you feel? You will feel some heat. So the heat, it is heat, hot or cold, how are you able to sense it? So that is what you are going to study in thermodynamics. How much temperature, different types of scales what are used, and different types of laws. Also there are 3 laws in thermodynamics. First law, second law, which is also called Kelvin Planck's constant. So you need not get scared. Step by step you are going to learn all of them. So next is acoustics. Acoustics you have seen in your 10th class, which is the study of sound, or you can also call the vibrations, sound or transfer of sound. Next, optics. Now what is this optics? Optics you have seen in your lower 10th class light chapter, your mirror and your image and your normal and the focal length, all about that deeply. Those are what you have learned till 10th class are just basics. Now we are going to learn more in depth. Clear? Next, electricity and magnetism. This electricity and magnetism is the first half, means almost it covers 4 to 5 chapters in your 12th class. Electricity and magnetism, almost 5 to 6 chapters. The whole electricity and magnetism is covered. Next, astrophysics. Astrophysics means, what is this astrophysics means? The science related to earthly bodies. Earthly bodies means, suppose you have your planets, your stars and sun. The physics related to them, the mass of the sun and the calculations related to them. This study is called astrophysics, which is outside Earth, in space. What your NASA and ISRO does is astrophysics. Clear? Next, relativity. Relativity means suppose your sun is there, sun and earth is there. Sun is stationary, but earth is rotating as well as revolutions. It is rotating in 24 hours. It is rotating, for one rotation it takes 24 hours and one revolution it takes 365 days. So if you compare both sun and your earth, or you consider Mercury and earth, or Venus or earth, so if you compare two bodies, two earthly bodies, it is called relativity. So we have a theory of called theory of relativity, which is developed by Einstein. So we are going to learn deeply regarding that. Now let's see what is modern physics. Now first, modern physics. Modern physics means it is nuclear physics. First part is nuclear physics. Next is atomic physics. Atomic physics. And one more part is quantum physics. Quantum physics. Now what comes in nuclear physics? Nuclear physics means it mainly depends on you. In your atom you have your nucleus, right? You have your nucleus, electron, proton, neutron, everything you have in your atom. So how is the nucleus going to act? Your uranium-235. Uranium-235. This is an atom. So uranium, you are going to study about uranium-235. 235 is the mass of that uranium atom. So how is it going to act? How are your nuclear missiles and bombs, how are they acting? Nuclear fission, nuclear fusion. Nuclear fission means it is the parts are divided. So fission means exploding. Fusion means all coming together. Clear? Okay. Next, atomic physics. All you have your atom. What are forces acting on an atom? How is the atom acting? How much is the velocity of an atom? How much is the mass of the atom? Regarding all that studies, you are going to study in atomic physics. Now, quantum physics. What is this quantum physics? Quantum physics means your Einstein's equation is there. E equal to mc square. This is a famous equation which is discovered by Einstein. So what is this E? About this E equal to mc square, about photon, about light. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So all this you are going to study in quantum physics. Clear? All this just you have to know the names in detail. So our first part of your 11th class is going to be kinematics. You are going to study mainly about statics. The next part is dynamics. The next part is gravitation. So step by step you are going to go. Take a notes and note all this down. Pause the video and note all this. Now we'll go to the first chapter of your 11th class, which is your first chapter and very easy topic, and you guaranteedly get 1 or 2 questions in your JEE or mains, JEE or NEET exam. So the first chapter is nature of physical world. Nature of physical world and measurement. Nature of physical world and measurement. Now anything by its name only we can tell. So nature of physical world. Physical world means outside world. What is happening? So you are going to study deeply about that nature. You are going to study all the properties and all the limitations, advantages, disadvantages, everything you are going to learn in nature of physical world and measurement. You know what is measurement? Suppose if you want to know the length of this pen, so what do? You take a scale and you measure the length. So this is just a small example. You are going to learn more in depth. So you are going to know what is the radius of a nucleus, what is the radius of an atom. So all this in depth you are going to learn in measurement. Clear? So the first topic in this is, now we are going to study about units. Now you know what are the units. So in various parts of world, these systems, these units are used. Now what is this units? Previously, suppose what is the weight of you? How do you tell? Suppose if it is 50 kg, you are going to use kg. 50 watt means kg. 50 kg or 60 kg. So how far is your school from your house? So you tell it as 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer. That kilometer is your unit. So it is, you are measuring some quantity. 50 kilometer. You are measuring length. So Previously, before 1960, many parts of the world they use different systems. So we'll see what are the systems. One is CGS. What is this CGS means? Centimeter, gram and second. Centimeter is for length, gram is for mass and second is for time. Clear? Now this is the first type of unit, CGS unit, centimeter, gram, second. Next is MKS. MKS means meter, again used for length, and K, kilogram, used for mass. Next, S for second, used for time. The third type of system, note this down. The third type of system is FPS. I think already in your 8th class you have already this, but I am just revising it out. FPS, foot for length, pound for mass, and again second for time. So before 1960 they used many countries, each country, England and USA, all these countries use different systems according to their convenience. But in 1960 what they have decided is, in 1960 11th General Conference of Weights and Units, 11th General Conference, in this meeting they have decided either of using all this MKS, CGS and FPS. We are going to use only one system which is accepted in the whole world, that is SI unit. Now what is this SI unit is? SI unit means International System of Units. SI means, this is the full form, International System of Units. Now what they have decided is, in this at 1960 in 11th General Conference of Weights and Units, they have decided they are going to use in the whole world this SI units. So what they have decided is, they have taken 7 physical quantities, 7 main physical quantities, 7 physical quantities. Now what are the 7 physical quantities? I am drawing a table, note it down as it is. Quantity, next one is unit and symbol. So the first quantity is length, SI unit. SI unit, they have decided for length as meter and symbol is small m. Next one is mass. Mass they have decided as, next one is mass. Mass they have decided as kilogram. Mass they have decided as kilogram, which is kg. Next is temperature. Temperature, all of you think SI unit of temperature is Celsius, but it is not Celsius. It is called Kelvin. Kelvin is denoted by Okay, next electric current. Electric current. Electric current, the SI unit is ampere. Symbol is A. Next, luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. SI unit is candela. Symbol is CD. Next is, we forgot the main one, which is time. Time is second and symbol is S. And the last one is amount of substance. Amount of substance is mole. Symbol is MOL. Amount of substance is mole and symbol is MOL. So what they have decided, physical quantity. Physical quantity means these are the main seven physical quantities which are going to be used. So wherever you go, if you tell 1 meter or 100 meters, they will be knowing. If you go to US and you tell 1 meter, I need a 1 meter cloth, so they will know how much is 1 meter. And if you know, if you tell what is your weight if you go to London, if you tell my weight is 50 kg, so they will be able to know what is that 50 kg. So all these 7 quantities, they have come to a conclusion that, so we are going to follow these rules. These are the set of rules which are followed universally. Clear? So note this down, and in our next class we are going to continue with some more information. So just revise them for the next class. Thank you.